to organizations that serve the community. So we have several out here. I want to bring up Hazel Applewhite, who is the executive director of the Ironbound Community Corporation.
Good. Is it afternoon as yet? Good morning, my people. What do they say? Power to the people? Can I hear you? Power to the people.
Power to the people.
Because it is important that we understand throughout this journey that as a community, right, as people who live in the U.S., the power is within us. So it's important to engage in civic engagement, right? That's what we've been talking about. My name is Hazel Applewhite, CEO for Ironbound Community Corporation. Let me first say, thank you to the NAACP for inviting ICC to this space. Thank you for the People's Organization for Progress. Mr. Larry, thank you so much for joining, and thank you for our partners who are in this space with us, showing solidarity. It's important at this time that we stick together, that we speak together. Because at the end of the day, this is going to impact all of us. It's not impacting my constituents more than it's impacting yours. This is going to impact every single person that depends on social services. I'll start by saying that this bill it brings cuts to Social Security, Medicare, SNAP, veteran benefits. It's harmful. The services and the lifelines of millions of Americans. And when I say millions of Americans, I do want to emphasize on Black and brown folks, right? Because a lot of us depend on these benefits that are going to be cut. It's important that we call our Congress folks. It's important that we talk to our families and friends, because sometimes folks just ain't paying attention, And then sometimes these things are so complicated that you just don't understand it. So it's important, us as, leaders and as folks that understand or have some basic understanding, that we reach out to folks and say, hey, let me tell you a little bit about what's going on. It's important that you talk to your kids and have them to understand what's going on. So therefore, in their conversations with their friends, right, they can be talking about this, right? That's how we start civil engagement among our youths. It's also important that we get our youths involved. We get our parents involved. We start calling up friends and saying, hey, have you seen that bill that's cutting Medicare, housing? How are we going to live? How is this going to impact us on a day-to-day? And share that information with them, because we need people to come out. So when we need people to come out, what has happened in the past? We have gotten to the streets, gotten on the phones. Now we have social media, and share the importance of folks getting involved with this, calling folks, even if you don't understand it, call and say, I'm concerned, right? And I have voted you in, and I need you to hear me, and I need you to hear what I'm saying, because I'm on Medicare. My mama is on Medicare or Medicaid, right? SNAPs is going to impact, listen, food insecurity is such an issue now. The cost of living, if you want to break it down into finances that way, the cost of living, we have folks that cannot afford eggs, bread, and a simple thing as butter. We have folks that are coming to school, kids that are coming to school, that come to school to have lunch because the parents can't afford rental. Paying rent is so expensive now that folks are actually, we know what homelessness looks like in our community. This is going to increase it. If folks can't afford their day-to-day living, what's happening? We're going to get an impact on mental health. And we're already experiencing that, doing COVID and coming out of COVID, right? We're going to have folks that are coming to us that are not able to send their children to school. We know that we have this deportation and immigration fight going on. And then on top of it, now you're telling me you're taking away my food benefits. It's an insult to our community, and we need folks to get together, stand up, and speak to your Congress folks and folks who you elected in to help them understand that you do not need this bill to be passed. I'm going to end on this note. We've been fighting for a very, very long time, and our ancestors are probably rolling in their graves right now, right? Because it's the same fight that they had that we are having now. And it's time that we show up. Remember, back in the days, our folks went to the streets marching, right? And it's exciting to know that we understand that kind of advocacy. It's not exciting to be in this moment, but it's exciting to know that we know how to show up, right? Because we've seen it happen in history. So let's continue to show up and voice our concerns to folks who we need to voice it to, such as our elected officials, senators, and Congress folks. And also remember, this is not only the time we need to stay engaged. I'm going to end now. When we have these primaries and folks don't come out and vote, it's important, and that's part of civic engagement, that you understand who you're putting into public office, right? And we encourage our folks, especially our Black and brown folks, to show up at the voting poll. I'll end on that note, and like they say, power to the people.
Power to the people. Thank you. Give up.